Right now, homecoming underway at UW-Madison. We'll have a live look at some of the festivities. Plus, the ongoing trend continues. Yet another vehicle stolen in Dane County. Also, UW Health testing a new treatment that could potentially help thousands. News 3 Now at 6 begins right now. And thanks for joining us tonight. This is just a glimpse of what's happening downtown at this hour. Homecoming celebrations tonight just getting underway. It is an event that brings people back together, something that couldn't be done safely last year. This year, of course, a different story. Our Madeline O'Neill, also a UW-Madison graduate, is live now on campus at the homecoming parade. Maddie?
Yeah, as a Badger, this is extra fun for me, and especially after last year, which was an all virtual homecoming. This is a lot different. People back together. We've just seen some of these floats going by. We're showing you now too, but it's the usual homecoming stuff, music, but also a really interesting combination with Halloween. So of course we've got some candy here. We're still trying to get our hands on some of that, but seeing witches, pumpkins, goblins, and ghouls out here, it's a lot of fun. And this parade afterwards, there's going to be a pep rally at the terrace. There's going to be a block party at the alumni park, and then also fireworks over Lake Mendota later. And all of these events are free and open to Badger fans and Badgers past and present.
Homecoming is just such a special time when everybody comes back to campus, and now we have such a wide range of engagements and opportunities for people, so there's kind of something for everyone. And seeing, multiple generations of Badgers come out and the community come out to celebrate with us is, I think, what's most special to me.
Now this weekend, we're already seeing a lot of people wearing red, but also costumes. Now, of course, Freak Fest tomorrow is canceled, but downtown will likely be a lot busier this year than it was last year. University police have extra staffing this weekend just in case for all of the homecoming and Halloween festivities. So now we're just seeing the parade go by down here on Lane, or going down in Wisconsin, I believe here. But tomorrow, the homecoming Badger football game is against the Iowa Hawkeyes, and we're hoping for a win.
Yeah, that's going to be a big game. Maddie, we got to say goodbye to you today. This is Maddie's final live report for us. She started as an intern here way back in the day, not that long ago, but now you're moving on. Are you ready to talk?
Sound so old, but yes, this is a very fitting last story to do. This has been a lot of fun.
All right, we will encourage people to follow along with Maddie on her social media pages, and she'll tell you where she is heading next. Maddie, thank you so much for all you've done for us here. The parade, not the only thing going on tonight. A post-parade block party pep rally on Memorial Union Terrace also scheduled. Then a fireworks show will take place over the lake about 8:45. And of course, tomorrow, as Maddie mentioned, cheer on the Badgers as they take on the Iowa Hawkeyes. Kickoff a little after 11. The Pink Flamingos back on Bascom Hill for the Fill the Hill event. Started as a prank back in 1979 when students covered the hill with plastic figures. Now the university invites people to donate to support its needs. One flamingo added to the hill for every donation, and for every $250 you give, UW-Madison will send a flamingo to your house. Well, let's check your certified most accurate forecast for homecoming, for Halloween. He's got the latest. It's meteorologist Austin Kopnitsky. Austin?
And wow, there's a lot happening here this weekend. You mentioned all those festivities and activities going on Saturday, and then come Sunday, well, it's Halloween. And right now, this weekend, currently looking fantastic. 53 degrees outside right now. Actually starting to see a little bit of some breaking with the cloud cover overhead, but we're still expecting mostly cloudy skies here for a majority of the night. And then by the time we reach tomorrow, that's whenever we're going to say hello to a lot of sunshine again, especially towards the afternoon. Taking a look at our Doppler track, however, not seeing too many rain chances anymore. The showers really that were here earlier have since dissipated. Not so much the cloud cover, so we still saw a lot of cloud cover here for today. But you take a look at our temperatures, generally remaining in those lower to mid 50s as of right now. Later on tonight, these temps will fall back down into the middle 40s, so we're not going to cool things down too much. And that's actually thanks to the cloud cover that we're going to see. But then tomorrow, we see some afternoon sunshine. Temperatures do warm back up to the middle to even upper 50s. Wind speeds, however, between around 5 and 15 miles per hour, likely going to continue around there here later on tonight. It was up to around 25 miles per hour earlier, so thankfully we are calming down those winds a little bit. But then your evening evening planner does generally stay dry. Just a slim chance to see a passing shower. Otherwise, we stay in the 50s all the way through 10 p.m., cooling down to the mid-40s overnight. But I'll have a look at your extended forecast, which includes a pretty nice forecast and a cool down coming up a little bit later on.
Austin, thank you. Thievery strikes again in Dane County. Cottage Grove police say a car was stolen from a family's garage Wednesday afternoon. It all happened on Heather Drive, just off West Ridge Road. That's where our Brad Hamilton is live tonight with more. Brad?
Well, Eric, the family that did have their car stolen did get it back, and it is a happy ending of sorts. But for some neighbors here, they are still concerned with an issue they say is continuing to get worse and is ongoing.
Knock it off. Not funny.
Neighbor Kim Halleck could not believe her eyes when on Wednesday afternoon she turned onto Heather Drive to find police cars flooding her street.
Saw the police officers talking to my neighbors, and I asked them what kind of trouble they were in. And they told me their car got stolen, and I screamed.
But the unthinkable was now a reality as Cottage Grove police confirmed on their Facebook page that Halleck's neighbors had their car stolen from their open garage Wednesday afternoon.
And several neighbors have contacted me wondering what the heck is going on.
This theft is just the latest in an ongoing trend this year. According to stats from around mid-October, the Dane County Sheriff's Office reported 56 thefts in their jurisdiction so far this year. That number already outpaces all of 2020, when the total from that year was 54. And Halleck believes whoever is responsible is taking advantage of the area's trusting and kind culture.
I think it's an easy target. I think that it's being off the eye system, being kind of tucked away, that more people are apt to come in and take advantage of our good neighbors.
Cottage Grove police did say that the family got their car back with little damage. And a big key in that timely recovery is thanks in part to a tracking device the family installed in the vehicle. Now, we did reach out to Cottage Grove police today to see if we get more information or if anyone has been arrested in this latest incident, but have not heard back yet. Reporting in Cottage Grove tonight, Brad Hamilton, News 3 Now.
Brad, thank you. A sad update to a story we've been following since this morning. We're told a dog died today in an apartment fire on Monroe Street. Fire department says crews were able to make their way into the third-floor apartment shortly after the call came in about 6:30. Heavy black smoke coming from inside. They put the fire out quickly, but firefighters found the dog during their search of the unit. It was given oxygen with a specially designed pet mask, but unfortunately it later passed away. The people living in the unit were not home at the time of the fire. Charges of methamphetamine possession are pending now against the Boscobel man after police say they found about a pound of the drug in his vehicle. Officers say on October 20th, 44-year-old Carl Rabe was spotted parked in his vehicle in Lancaster. They say he was out on parole for a previous similar conviction. Police say a canine searched the vehicle, and that's when the drugs were found. In Walworth County today, sheriff's deputies looking for a suspect who allegedly stabbed a person at a strip club early this morning. This was at the Vegas Club in Darien. When officers arrived, they say they found a person who had been knocked unconscious but couldn't find the stabbing victim or a suspect. Turns out the stabbing victim had already left for the hospital. The unconscious person was then also taken to the hospital. So far, no arrests. Milwaukee Mayor Tom Barrett may be leaving his office sooner than expected. Senate Foreign Relations Committee will hold a hearing over next Tuesday over his nomination to become the next ambassador to Luxembourg. President Biden nominated Barrett for that position back in August. If confirmed by the Senate, Barrett plans to step down as mayor, and then Common Council President Cavalier Johnson would then become acting mayor until a special election can be held. Madison Mayor Satya Rhodes Conway and other Wisconsin mayors are endorsing President Joe Biden's Build Back Better program. Today, during a press call with the mayor, she commented on the framework and how it'll help Madison with its housing issues.
Madison is experiencing an affordable housing crisis, and in fact, a housing crisis across the board. We need to add 4,000 units of housing today to have a healthy vacancy rate, and we need to add 1,000 to 2,000 more units a year to keep that healthy vacancy rate.
The mayor also touched on how the framework could help improve the city of Madison's stormwater management system. The FDA authorizing the kid-sized dose of Pfizer's COVID-19 vaccine. That's for children ages 5 to 11. But but there's still one more regulatory hurdle, and that's next week. Advisors to the CDC will discuss which youngsters should get vaccinated. In the meantime, Pfizer plans to begin shipping millions of vials to doctors' offices, pharmacies, and other vaccination sites. The kid-sized doses are just a third of the amount given to teens and adults. The Jefferson County Health Department says that half of its eligible population is now fully vaccinated. COVID-19 vaccines will be given at the health department Monday through Friday, 8:30 in the morning to 4 in the evening by appointment only, and you can make one by calling the Jefferson County Health Department. Only the Pfizer vaccine is being given there at this time. UW Health says it is testing a new kind of treatment to fight a common form of heart disease. It's called investigational cell therapy. Doctors use a person's own bone marrow cells and sends them to the heart through a catheter. They hope the treatment can help with chronic myocardial ischemia, or CMI. The disease stems from reduced blood flow to the heart.
If this particular clinical trial turns out to be positive, this should, in theory, lead to perhaps the first cell therapy for heart disease applications.
About 75,000 Americans are diagnosed with CMI every year. And coming up next, an annual award for those who promote diversity and why you may have to pay more for that bottle of wine or 12-pack of beer. That story just ahead on News 3 Now at 6.
When the leaves start to fall and the nights get cooler, you know it's sofa season. Steinhoffels has a sofa to fit every style and budget. A sofa for the big game, a sofa for catching up, a sofa for cuddling. During Steinhoffels' Falling Prices sale, every sofa, every bedroom, every dining room, and more, it's all on sale. Steinhoffels has the largest selection of in-stock furniture and all the best brands of mattresses. It's the Falling Prices sale, only at Steinhoffels and Steinhoffels.com.
Why settle for any Medicare plan when you can choose 5-star Medicare Advantage HMO plans exclusively from Quartz? Starting as low as $0 per month, including medical, hospital, and prescriptions, and dental, vision, and hearing aid benefits. Learn more by requesting your free Medicare Advantage plan comparison guide from Quartz today. Quartz offers the region's top-rated Medicare Advantage plans, and they're now even more exciting. New for 2022, the Quartz Cash Card gives you the freedom to spend up to $460 annually on a variety of health-related products and services. And Quartz gives you access to an all-star team of high-quality providers featuring UW Health, giving you the 5-star treatment you deserve. Because at Quartz, you're the star of our 5-star Medicare Advantage plans. Learn more now by requesting your free Medicare Advantage plan comparison guide from Quartz today.
At U.S. Cellular, we know the local landscape, so we can help everyone stay connected for less. And less also means more, as in more choice. While the other guys may limit your options, at U.S. Cellular, you choose any phone and we make it free. That's right. Visit our store and any phone you see is free. Plus, get unlimited data for $30 a month and get the most out of our state-of-the-art network, wherever you choose to go. U.S. Cellular, America's locally grown wireless.
You're watching News 3 Now at 6. Winner of the National Edward R. Murrow Award for Overall Excellence in Television.
Multiple agencies, universities, and employees are being honored for their efforts to promote diversity and inclusion in the workplace. Today, the 22nd Annual Diversity Awards were given out at the Capitol. The awards recognize the achievements of affirmative action and equal employment opportunity practices among state agencies. The ceremony also celebrated the winner of the Virginia Hart Special Recognition Award, given in honor of Virginia Hart, Wisconsin's first female cabinet member. Another supply chain bottleneck is affecting beer and wine makers in the state. Now, this shortage can affect your wallet and your tailgate party, and it may go further than that. Emily Haugen has the details.
From vineyard to table, El Maro Vineyard in Trempealeau takes pride in its acres of grapes.
The romance of it is fun. Seeing the people I enjoy, seeing people, the guests, the people that play musical instruments here, it's fun. That part's fun.
But a bottle shortage is upsetting the flow.
Every day can be a challenge, which is normal for this business. It's not unusual for it to be a challenge. It's just adding more weight.
Competition for its main supplier in Mexico and shipping backups have raised bottle prices and made it tougher for small wineries like El Morro to keep up.
Every winery in the world is feeling the shortage. I don't believe it's just us. We feel it rather hard because we're a small winery in the full wineries picture.
And glass bottles aren't the only thing coming up short. At Pearl Street Brewery in La Crosse, they're short on cans.
Last year we got a canning line in 2020, and that was right about the time the aluminum shortage happened.
That shortage made founder Joe Kachiver's supplier unable to fulfill its canning contract.
Cans we are able to source are all, very high quality, just as good, but they're coming from overseas as opposed to domestic cans. So it's really hard to find American-made cans, which we would prefer to use.
Raising prices and pressure on suppliers along the chain as the shortage goes on.
The real issue here is the unknowns, not knowing what, the future looks like.
Emily Haugen reporting. Now, as that shortage pushes on, one solution that Pearl Street Brewery devised was to share shipments with other breweries of cans. Both of these shortages are industry-wide and are affecting businesses all across the country. Making trick-or-treating safer for our kids. Coming up, how the Wisconsin Department of Corrections is helping make that a reality. Plus, how you can help trick-or-treaters with food allergies have a safe Halloween this Sunday. And Austin has a look at your complete Halloween forecast. That's just ahead. Stay with us.
Black November starts now at Furniture and Appliance Mart. Save up to 40% off top brand appliances while they last. Plus special no-interest financing on appliances with no minimum purchase. Only at Furniture and Appliance Mart inside Ashley Home Store off the Beltline.
The house before you, over 30 years old, still has its original window. It's bone chilling.
Folks, there's no need to be afraid of old windows. Just call Feldco for 50% off.
Right now at Feldco, get 50% off windows. Plus, no interest for 1 year.
50% off ends Halloween. Hurry, call now.
For quality windows, siding, and doors, call 866 for Feldco.
Seeing the joy that people feel when they share a meal with family and friends, that's why we do this. The laughter of kids around the table, the thrill of families driving through for a treat, the delight of not having to cook, and instead letting us safely serve you. It all comes back to taking care of each other. And for that, we'll be here with your favorites, and always a smile.
You protected our rights, preserved our freedom. You may have even risked your life for us. Now, it's our turn to fight for you. Your local Wisconsin emergency, energy, and housing assistance providers and the Keep Wisconsin Warm Cool Fund reward the service of our veterans with rental and energy support in their time of crisis. Apply today to get the fresh start you've earned.
The holidays are doubly important this year, so make your celebrations doubly special with our award-winning cave-aged Maurice cheese. Pick and save. Hey, you're right, we can't stop now. Let's take the special up a level with fresh, never frozen prime beef. Still not special enough? Add some surf to that turf with our sustainably caught seafood. Turn your taste buds up to 11 and have a doubly special holiday with Pick and Save, fresh for everyone.
The grand opening of Furniture and Appliance Mart in Madison is Friday, November 5th at 10 a.m. Located next to Best Buy on East Springs Drive, the all-new store will feature the area's best selection of new styles, custom furniture, design center, and appliances. Join us at East Springs Drive on Friday, November 5th.
Welcome back. The Wisconsin Department of Corrections is making sure your children can trick-or-treat safely this weekend. Right now, agents are performing random home visits this week to more than 6,000 registered sex offenders in the state. Officials say they're making sure offenders are following the specific rules that include staying inside, not having any porch lights on, no outdoor decorations. Back in 2019, agents took 34 people into custody for violations. Last year, the DOC wasn't able to work with members of local law enforcement to do the checks due to the pandemic. And also, you can help make trick-or-treating safer for all kids. The Teal Pumpkin Project encourages people to put a teal-colored decoration outside their homes on Halloween. That lets parents know that you're giving out allergy-safe treats. According to the Food Allergy Research and Education Organization, 1 in every 13 children have a food allergy.
They can get swelling of the tongue, throat, shortness of breath, wheezing. They can drop their blood pressure. They can go into shock and they can die.
Some suggestions for non-food treats include small toys, pencils, and stickers. And if you're looking to find when you can go trick-or-treating with your children, we've got a list of dates and times for several communities all across southern Wisconsin, and you can find them at our website, channel3000.com. And the weather also important to keep in mind this weekend. Here's Austin with the very latest. Got a lot going on this weekend, Austin.
Yeah, we really do. Lots of activities going on this weekend. Sunday, of course, is Halloween, and first and foremost, we're looking to stay dry for Halloween. In fact, we're going to see mostly sunny skies, so that's some good news as we do look to really hold off on the rain chances all the way through this extended forecast. So that means for us here for the next week, there's really not too much to talk about other than some sunshine. Now, dry pattern is taking over. We are going to cool things down next week, so I am really going to talk about the last of these rain showers and that little bit of a cool down for next week, because that's really the only changes we're looking at in this forecast. Live look outside Edgewater Sky Cam looking pretty nice right now, even seeing some breaks in the cloud cover, and for some of us, that's the first time we saw those breaks here in the entirety of today. But that Doppler track showing more and more good signs. It's becoming to that point here in the day where we're really limited with our rain chances. Most of us are going to stay dry for the rest of the day with just a very slim chance to see a passing shower in your community. Taking a step back again, we can see most of this precipitation has moved down to either our south or especially off to our east coast even, actually seeing some strong to severe thunderstorms. So thankfully we missed out on all of that. But we saw plenty of our fair share of rain showers here over the last few days. Future track does show us drying out for tonight. By the time we reach tomorrow, we are going to start the morning with some cloud cover, but then towards the afternoon, that's whenever we're really going to break up that cloud cover. Temperatures warm back up to the middle to even upper 50s. It's going to be a very nice start to the weekend. Sunday, much of the same with more sunshine. A little bit cooler, however, with highs only reaching those lower 50s. Now, our 6 to 10 day precipitation outlook still showing that we're going to be drier than average. And I mean, look at this right here. We're not looking at any rain chances in our extended forecast. So that's great news here, especially for farmers who are still trying to clean up the last of their harvest. Still a little bit of work that needs to be done, and this next week of dry conditions really should help advance things along. Then you look at our 6 to 10 day temperature outlook. It's going to be cooler than average, so do keep that in mind. We've been talking about those warm conditions, very mild conditions that we've had here as of late, especially through October. But pretty much the first day of November on this next Monday, well, that's whenever we see the big drop in temperatures. And then we fall down into the middle to even lower 40s, and we generally look to stay there. So we really cool things down and actually get stuck here in the lower to mid 40s for some time. Average high temperatures still in the 50s. So that next week is going to be a little bit cooler than average. 24-hour temperature change, not showing much of a difference from what we actually saw here yesterday. That means most of us are still in those 50s. 53 degrees in Madison, 54 in Janesville, Mineral Point much of the same as well, and Wisconsin Dells right around 52 degrees. The wind speeds again a little on the stronger side of things, not going to knock you off your feet here tonight if you're planning on going out, just about 5 to 15 miles per hour. And then that extended forecast, well, I mean, do I need to say much more? It's a lot of sunshine, cooler temperatures for this next week, so the sun really won't help to warm things up too much. But overall, this is a winning forecast, I would say.
And coming up in sports, the Badger women's hockey team skated out to a fast start in Mankato. Could they hold on for another win? Find out next on News 3 Now.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
If your credit card debt is out of control, if you're in over your head in monthly payments, there's a secret the credit card companies don't want you to know. If you have more than $10,000 in credit card debt, you have the right to let us settle that debt for a fraction of what you owe. That's bad news for the credit card companies, but it's great news for you. We're Credit Associates, and we're offering you free information on how to completely resolve your credit card debt with a monthly payment you can afford. To see how much you could save, call now. 1-800-914-7929. Don't declare bankruptcy. Don't consolidate. Give us 10 minutes and we could save you thousands. After all, we depend on your success and offer a guarantee so there's no risk to call. Credit Associates. Live better, debt-free. We'll even show you how to use your stimulus money to jumpstart our services and get you debt-free faster than you ever thought possible. Call Credit Associates now to see how much you could save for free. Call 1-800-914-7929.
I matched with this cutie on a dating site. We texted all the time, but never met up. Then he asked to send him gift cards for a plane ticket to see me. And that's when I remembered a tip I got from the AARP Fraud Watch Network. Gift cards? This is a romance scam. Spent that money on self-care instead.
Recognize fraud sooner so your money lives longer. The younger you are, the more you need AARP.
At Security Health Plan, we're celebrating you. And you. You. Your amazing family. And all of you. Because we all want health insurance that puts you first. Find the health plan that's just right for you.
Are you okay?
Oh, it's just a cold. If you have high blood pressure, a cold is not just a cold. Unlike other cold medicines, Coracetin provides powerful cold relief without raising your blood pressure. Be there for life's best moments with Coracetin, now in sugar-free liquid.
Saturday on News 3 Now this morning, we've got what you need to know ahead of this weekend's homecoming game at Camp Randall. Plus, we'll share your trick-or-treating forecast and how long the sun will stick around as we enter November. Join us Saturday morning.
The Packers defied the odds last night, beating the only undefeated team on the road on a short week while being shorthanded. But they also left the desert with a pair of season-ending injuries. Head coach Matt LaFleur confirmed today what we thought. Robert Tunyon's season is over with a torn ACL, and Kylan Hill also done for the year.
That's the part of the game that you really that sucks, quite frankly. But I feel awful for both those guys. They put a lot into this thing, and you're happy that you won the football game, but you never want to, not at the expense of what happened to those two individuals.
The Wisconsin women's hockey team said all the right things leading up to their series against Minnesota State. As the #1 team in the nation, they're not overlooking a team that's near the bottom of the WCHA. Badgers lead the all-time series 91-3 with 3 ties, and they started fast in this one. McKenna Webster deflects it in off the rebound to put UW up 1-0. Now, Minnesota State would actually tie it up later in the period, and it would stay tied until the third, and Darryl Watts goes top shelf with the wrister, and that'd be the game winner. Badgers take it 2-1, the final. There are big things happening inside the Wisconsin wrestling room. The Badgers enter this year with high expectations. They brought in a couple transfers, and last year's freshman class will actually get to wrestle. That includes Braxton Amos, who won gold at Junior Worlds, and coming off a 12th place finish at the Big Tens. You could say this group can't wait to get out on the mat and show the country Badger wrestling is back.
I think a lot of us are just ready to go. I mean, we had that short season last year, only being able to wrestle teams within the Big Ten. So I think a lot of us are just clawing to get out of the Big Ten and kind of make a statement right away.
It's the most excited I've been since I've started my coaching career. I'm not gonna lie. To see the work they put in, to see the suffering some of them have gone through, to go out there and watch them compete, I'll have definitely a smile on my face.
Season openers Monday. Austin?
Well, one final check of the forecast. Tonight's low, 44 degrees, mostly cloudy skies and mild conditions. But then we can kiss the cloud cover goodbye, say hello to the sunshine, especially tomorrow afternoon. In the morning, still expect a little bit of some cloud cover. Then we're going to see that sunshine breaking loose for the weekend. Beautiful forecast as of right now for Halloween with a high of 51 degrees.
Sounds good, Austin. Thanks for joining us at 6. Enjoy your evening, and we'll be back here tonight at 10.